So today is 2022 Tuesday. So I'm going to share something really quick, and then others can share of what you've heard about the energy of today. Like, what is today? So I posted on the Cosmic Playground. The 2/22/22 portal is a versatile and supercharged portal. The energy flowing in will strengthen your soul and open your heart consciousness to new levels. Woo! You can also work with this portal for healing, manifesting, and creating more balance, and to stimulate your growth. There are many beings, including ascended masters, star seeds, elementals, animal guides, angels, archangels, that will be coming into our planet during this portal. Indeed. I added the indeed, it doesn't say that. It's very important that you make time to connect with yourself and with Mother Earth on this day. The portal's energy will be felt until the equinox on March 20th. Great, so we've got some time. The affirmation on this is, I am receiving divine support. And then, as I said, there's the call at 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. with Christy, and she's talking about what's presenting at this time is a realignment of the physical body or body elemental with the elementals of the planet through a new technology. Interesting. Okay, here's Shannon. So the work that we'll be doing this evening, so this is also, I'm sharing it because it's in the space, because she is part of this I Am Collective anyway, so maybe this is our appetizer, this is our like setting the frame. Travel deep within our cellular structure and DNA, and new elemental light codes are coming forth now for this realignment, all through our hearts. Great. Inner overhaul will present as the new technology is introduced, and it is from a grandiose source. All is in perfect alignment and for the highest good. So what jumped out at me of the two things that I just read, and you guys are welcome to pop in, and we did not end up doing, so last Tuesday we had some guidance, and we did some work, and then, oh, Cynthia's not here, that's who's missing. And then we were going to continue on Thursday, and it ended up just being 3 of us on the call, and I was feeling kind of depleted and I wasn't feeling like I was up to generating that. So I asked forgiveness. I invited, please come again. And so what I'm hearing is that there's restructure that's happening. That's the word that jumped out, is restructure, but a restructuring from the inside and with assistance. Oops, did I just lose somebody? Restructuring with assistance from grandiose higher energy beings. And that there's a healing, manifesting, balance, and growth that is available. I'm open to us doing the work that we were going to do last Thursday, since we've got Ashika, Jennifer, Shannon, Gina, Vicky, and myself here. That's a power team that could make that happen.
Yeah.
With Ashika having to leave this energy field and enter a different energy field at noon. So we've got a good 40 minutes that we could do that. What is your take on that, Shannon? What do you think?
I agree, actually. I'm sorry for being late. Someone showed up at my house and I couldn't get them to go. But yeah, I agree. I think that you know what you were saying about it being a transition period, and that things are shifting and changing, and all that. I mean, I truly believe that. Things that were perceived as, well, I guess you can call them a little bit taboo, are now, like us, right? We were perceived as taboo for the longest time. And now people are coming out and saying, hey, these are the people that are sharing the energy with us. These are the people that are creating the good. We were never the bad, and so I'm loving the shift and the transition happening. I do agree with you. I think that doing the energy work that we were going to do the other time with bringing in the dragons and having them, having them work on the elements is very important. That's what we were doing last Tuesday, right? Was last Tuesday?
Yeah.
Time. So yeah, we were working on that last Tuesday, so we could actually continue that, because I think that would be amazing.
Awesome. So, Shannon, would you like to talk us in? Or Ashika, would you like to talk us in?
Well, somebody can talk us in, and then the same time I'll bring in the dragons. How about that?
Okay. Is anybody called to invite us in to raise us up to? So we're connecting with dragon energy, as well as there is a representative. I don't know what the word for is. There is a being that is specifically working with us. The older
male, right? The older male.
Right. That's who I'm referring to.
I was just tapping into his energy. I just felt him.
Yeah, he made himself known to me as well. So, all right. Well, I'll start it, and then somebody else can. So let's take a deep breath together. Exhale. One more time. We're inhaling the universe around us, the stars, the sun, space, light. Exhaling any lower vibrational energy, anything that is in our space this morning, like guests that came over that wouldn't leave. And all of that 3D stuff, we can just let that go with our breath, release it to the light. We are centering our focus now on our heart. You can even put your hands on your heart if you'd like. I always feeling like I want to caress my heart space. It's like giving it love, having it connecting with the love. Our heart is our connection to source. It is our heart center. It's our connection to being alive. It is our connection to the eternal. It's our connection to all of us and all that is and all that was and all that will be. You're welcome to tap on your heart, on the chambers of your heart, remembering that I am, speaking for the I am, I am love. I am loved. I am loving. I am love. I am light. I am divine. I am spirit. I am source. I am. Calling in all of the tools that we have access to through our time on this call together. Calling in the liquid golden river, the liquid crystal, the flower of life, the honeycomb, opening up the heart in the front and the back so that the energy is free flowing, infinity symbol around us. Calling in any angels, archangels, ascended masters, star teams, star family, any higher vibrational beings. And we know that Shannon is inviting in the dragons specifically, so I'm not speaking to that, but knowing that she's doing that, and knowing that the dragons are joining us, and to all that are doing this work, accessing this portal, the significant time and date stamp of 2/22/2022. Such beautiful energy. And we meet in the grid above the earth, which is the heart center of the grid. So it is the heart center in our body that resonates and connects with the heart center of the grid above the earth. It is the pulse, it is the heartbeat, it is the universal vibe. It is the thump thump. I don't know where that's coming from, but it's the thump thump. And I am complete. If anyone else has anything they want to add to that, or if Shannon, you want to jump in.
I'd like to add the inner child, if we could all call in our inner child,
Oh,
the essence of blooming rose.
beautiful. Yeah, thank you for saying that. So specifically inviting in the elementals, right? The 4 directions. Okay, so let me see if I can find it quickly. I'm guided to invite in the elements in a very specific way. 1 second.
Including additional sanctions. The United States will continue to reinforce and reassure our NATO allies. Today, in response to
What is that playing? What is that I'm hearing?
Oh, hold on, let me go close the door. I think it's the garage.
Okay, thanks.
our Baltic allies, Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania. Let me be clear. These are totally defensive.
Why am I not seeing it? That's really weird. Should be everything. All right, somebody want to talk from
Wanna-
when I find it?
Call in the angels.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm calling in the 4 directions. I call upon, this font is really slow. I call upon the spirits of the north, wisdom and completion, delivery and completion. Find answers here and now using practical solutions. Our journey may become, here is where things are concluded, north. South, to the winds of the south, great serpent, wrap your coils of light around us. Teach us to shed the past the way you shed your skin, to walk softly upon the earth. Teach us the beauty way. Aho. To the west, winds of the west, mother jaguar, protect our medicine space. Teach us the way of peace, to live impeccably. Show us the way beyond death. Aho. North, hummingbird, grandmothers, grandfathers, ancient ones. Come and warm your hands beside our fires. Whisper to us in the wind. Ooh, I have such goosebumps, y'all. We honor you who have come before us and you who will come after us, our children's children. Aho. East to the winds of the east, great eagle, condor, come to us from the place of the rising sun. Keep us under your wing. Show us the mountains we only dream of. Teach us to fly wing to wing with the great spirits. Aho. Mother Earth, we've gathered. Ooh, we've gathered for the healing of all your children. The stone people, the plant people, the 4-legged friends, the 2-legged, the creepy crawlers, the finned, the furred, and the winged ones. All of our relations. Father, Son, Grandmother Moon, the star nations, the Great Spirit, you who are known by many 1,000 names, and you who are the unnameable one. Thank you for bringing us together and allowing us to sing your song of life. Aho, housh, housh. Now I know why I was guided to read that.
It's amazing.
So while you were reading that, the big red one came up and started to flap its wings, and there was this circle of golden energy that kind of surrounded all of us. It was amazing. And then you started to get you got emotional, and I was like, oh, she feels the energy. She feels it, because I was feeling the tingling in my cells.
Yeah, my whole body's tingling right now. So now that we've gathered, what shall we do?
So what I feel is that we're at that heart center, and we're meeting them there. They've already arrived. The red one made himself very, well, actually, I think it's both. I don't know that it's asex, so I kind of go back and forth. So
Mhm.
forgive me on that one. But the red one really made itself very present quickly and big, because before we saw them sitting and they weren't spreading. This time I'm being called in several different directions. So I went to Mardi Gras this weekend. The theme was the phoenix, and I've been thinking about getting a phoenix tattoo, which is before all of this Mardi Gras stuff. And when he spread his wings the way he did and was flapping the wings, it reminded me of the phoenix, and the energy was circling. It was like this golden, like powdery golden substance that was going around with the light. And it was just circling around us, like it was being brought up by the wings and then circling around us. And so what they would like to do is do the elements again, the 5 elements. So the earth and the water, the air, the fire, and then bring in the etherical energy. And it's important for all of us to witness it. So I would really love for people to kind of get in that center and see what they could see, and to begin to describe what they're seeing and experiencing. Ooh, that's a lot of energy going right now. I don't know about you guys, but I'm like, my heart chakra is lit up. I can't even breathe.
So here's what I'm getting with what you just shared. And I'm communicating this to the dragons, and maybe this ties to the etheric, is that I had my crystal ball in my bag because it's ready to move, right? So she was all like wrapped up and wanted to come out for today for this. And so back in November, I got the message that this is my representation of the liquid crystal, and it's been with me for 35 years. So there's something about in calling in the elements from the heart center, and the etheric is connecting the liquid crystal with all existing crystals, right? Like when people pick up their crystals, is like tapping into this energy, like infusing, I don't know, infusing the energy of whatever they're going to do into the liquid crystal or existing crystals. And liquid crystal can be solid and it can be liquid, right? So that is my request, is that the work that's done is transferred into that, so that everybody who has access to it.
I'm being reminded of, you remember when we did when we got the etherical crystal, I can't even describe, like dust-like substance, the golden dust that was like the etherical crystal energy that was coming in when we were in those pods.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm feeling and being reminded. And then around what comes with that is the liquid crystal. So I'm being reminded as almost like a confirmation that they hear you, and that was their intention as well.
Awesome. Yeah, because the the crystal can change form, like it can be mist-like or dust-like or opaque or watery or laser-like, like it can change form. So, okay, I'm quiet now.
So
So
I'm getting,
go.
uh,
Yeah.
I'm getting that matrix of the liquid crystalline in the whole right side of my brain and my head. And it's doing something up in my cranium and around the right side that connects to the channel down my right side. And there's a washing and a vibration and just tingles and a lot of activity that feels quite amazing. And I just wanted to share that, how it's coming through, maybe because of the crystalline structure of the earth, as that is healing and moving and becoming more balanced in the right hemisphere, left hemisphere, i.e. male or male female, balancing of the two energies, that we are also balancing these in our own bodies. And so we may be feeling that physically, as I am right now on my right side, which makes sense for what I've been healing. So it's quite intense. I wanted to.
You're not kidding about the intensity. It just stepped up a little bit bigger.
So I'm reminded that the liquid crystal as well is available for our healing. And so when you're saying that you're feeling it on the right side and that's the healing that you've been focusing on, that we here now that are present are proxy for the I Am Collective. And so anything that comes up is what the collective is also dealing with. So there's something about the energy of, like, while this portal is open and everything it's saying, including what I read about the healing that is available, that I am inviting, requesting, allowing, surrendering to the healing, anything in my physical body that is no longer needed, ready to be healed, ready to be released, to further walk on the path of ascension, further step into my light body, my 5D body. That I do not consent to any lower vibrational energy that is attempting to impede, barrier, or obstruct that pathway. You are now released with love. This love is for you, always with love. You may go now. You must go now. Ah, interesting.
I'm having the vision of like the inside of our body, like the arteries, the veins, and there's like rushing of the fluid of, but the fluid changes colors from like ice blue to iridescent red. And I see the dragons actually swimming in the veins, like moving very quickly.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Ah,
like tunnels, I've seen them like, this is so funny, but like those slides at the water parks where it's like a completely enclosed tube and like you slide down it. Like the dragons are like, they're totally surfing over.
in our capillaries through up and down the whole structure, just having a ball. Like
They're having such a good time.
it's so
Beautiful. Well, play is, joy is the highest vibration, right? So why not?
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
I'm being shown two images of myself, which I know is part of what's taking place in the collective, which is we're being suspended and bask in the love frequency, like the energy of it, at the same time being anchored here on earth. And the access point is allowing us through this part of it, through this portal, is the access and practice of maintaining that level of expansion. Expansion is huge right now. And it's this access point of us being able to anchor in being in those spaces. So we've been working on this for some time, being able to hold the energies of being in the, holding our groundedness and our expansion. And we're now having a full access point of being able to maintain and balance that energy, that love frequency with that is within us, and anchor it into our physical being in this nowness. So as we sit here, in whichever way we are for the replay, whatever, wherever you are in this anchored physical experience, we're being expanded to anchor in also real time, all the time, into this access point of this frequency energy that's coming through now. So this is like our scooping, if you will, how we adding it to like the things we've learned in our toolkit. So scoop that down into us and spread that out into this nowness.
Mm.
Ooh, read that in, everybody, please. That was juicy, Ashika. Super juicy.
That which we practice, we get good at. We must practice, 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 and it is ours to always be.
So while you were doing that, I was doing the 528 hertz love frequency. When you mentioned love frequency, I was like, all right. So I was supporting it with that. So yummy.
I'm seeing the old man. Is anyone else seeing him?
I don't, but tell us. So you're seeing him for us.
Well, I'm just seeing this old man standing there with a very pleasant smile, and he's got glasses, but he's not saying anything.
Now I see him.
But he's kind of all-knowing in a way.
He's got some, like, his robes are kind of golden, like a
Yeah, like a goldenrod look.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're not like gold, they're goldenrod. Yeah, they're and he's got those like big sleeves, like the end of the sleeves are really big. That's what I'm noticing his fashion.
I just feel his energy. He just is like very calming, all-knowing,
Yeah.
very like it's almost like he's just inviting us in to him or something.
Yeah. Super gentle.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I see him in a suit. Very different. A dark three-piece suit. Quietly dapper. But
See him
same.
I'm in a suit as well with round glasses on. And then after that, I saw him in a different light. It's weird.
Sorry, continue, Gina. Yeah.
But he reminds me of my great grandfather.
Mhm.
Dapper, enjoys being dapper, but and a little bit like one of those people who are so wise and loving and kind of have a little smile, a little knowing to smile about things, because the wisdom and knowing is so deep and broad that most things seem kind of funny.
Yeah. When you were, I kept picturing the Monopoly guy.
No, I didn't see that at all. But I can. We can transform our listening of the Monopoly guy.
It's so funny.
I'm
So-
getting that it's Metatron, and
Oh.
he's wanting to see the game of life, to enjoy the game, to play the game, to get in there and play it and enjoy it and have fun with the game.
So part of what I got when you were speaking, Gina, is like this. I'm just gonna let it flow. So the same way that liquid crystal can change form, it's like on last Tuesday, how this energy presented to us when we asked its name is all of us. So how it presents, this energy presents, and it's choosing to present to us as male, but it could just as easily present as female, and it could just as easily present as in long flowing robes and a dapper suit and a poor homeless person. Like so it can change energy, but I feel like what we're being invited to is to really capture the essence of that energy.
As you were talking,
Understanding of the energy. Yeah.
all I got was father time, father time.
Mm.
Maybe it's father time, showing us the wisdom.
Mm. I just have a smile on my face because energy is really beautiful.
Yeah.
It feels like there's something too about being both in your golden flowing robes and also wearing, being in your humanness, and the balance of both of those together at this time.
Mhm.
Not feeling like you need to be in only spiritual life or only 3D life. It's the bringing together of those two elements in embodiment.
Mm.
That speaks very loud and clear, very big. Yes, that was coming this morning, my own meditation. And then it can be as easy as just turning the dial to go back and forth and getting more adept at being able to have that available in whatever situation that we're in on the 3D plane, so that we can dial it up higher if the field is needing us to do so, and actually be helping and shifting the fields that we find ourselves present in the 3D world.
Wow, that hit it on the head, Vicky.
Vicky,
Yeah, I
as
just,
saying that, I was seeing the phoenixes rising from the flame. The
oh
dragon
my God, yeah.
in the fire, in the orange
Yeah.
and yellow fire. It was crazy. It was amazing.
Yes.
where my consciousness thought process just went as well was so I'm in the middle of moving, so I've been very pulled into 3D lately. and what you just said of like why, like I'm the one who says what my experience is, whether it's 3D or 5D or whatever. Like that's all, we always have choice, right? So there's something about like, let me just turn up the notch on the next 4 days of my moving out and having things happen with, and I added that into at 11:11 that I said, may all unfold with ease, grace, and delight for the highest good of all involved, right? Like that to me is that energy. And I was guided to pick up the crystal ball again, where somehow that helps give us access. I mean, we don't need tools, we can just choose. And if we want tools, we can pick up our crystals and have those help shift that energy or turn it up a notch. So Ashika will be removing herself from this energetic field and going to another energetic field in about 10 minutes. So Shannon, I want to make sure like how we are with the dragons, or if there's anything else while we still have Ashika's energy with us that we want to do in the next 10 minutes.
So the energy is still flowing. There it feels, I don't know if you guys can feel it, but we're at the water part right now. The energy is very cleansing. It feels like it's being cleansed. And then then's gonna come in air just to kind of, I don't know if it's gonna push it out or how it's gonna do. And then comes in that liquid fire, and mixed with the fire is gonna be the etherical. So it should be almost like a lava type thing. So you should be able to feel some of that. Ashika, though, if you want to add anything, or if there's anything that you would like to add with us, that would be wonderful before you leave.
I love what you've been posting about. Oh, go ahead.
You said what?
I just said I love what you've been posting about the like beacon of light and all of that. Like that's kind of what just came to me is that. But
I'm just feeling the connectedness, everything that we're sharing. It's I'm feeling like the totality of it all, like everything that we've been contributing into this now moment is literally anchoring in our new default, you know, how we have access to it, and that's our new default. So all this yummy, delicious lovingness that we're feeling now, it is now our new access point, our default. So it's like this and better, more of this, expansion of this. And everyone's, you know, how we develop our tapestry for the day and everyone contributing to it. It's just seeing that whole collective, you know, the phoenix coming up, us opening up and expanding our wings, being more of who we are in all that we are, and just anchoring in this vibration of love for us, and just seeing, like I said, everyone's contribution, just weaving it in so beautifully together, and just feeling the love and connection of what we're creating here and what we're creating beyond this now. So that is my, that's my closing space to wrapping up this energetic signature of our nowness.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. Beautifully said. Beautiful.
To add a layer or option, we're talking about dialing up or dialing down. And so he appeared to summon robes. He appeared to summon a suit. And what he showed me is he took the lapel of his jacket and lifted it a little to show me that the golden robe is underneath. And it's like, it's the idea that you can live life and look like this person, but nobody knows I got the golden robes under here, you know, and I can just rip that off and go, or just know in myself, I've got my gold on underneath, and I can embody. It's like wearing a pair of sexy panties that nobody knows about under your business suit, you know?
Yeah, I like that analogy, like of having the robe underneath the suit. That's good.
You know it's there. Other people might not, but you do.
Yeah.
And you
It's
can
so
be
fun.
both at the same time.
It's so funny that you mentioned that, because right before you were talking about that, the man came into my awareness and he was saying that he appears to people as they need to see him, because he said, I'm not really physical. And when he
Mm.
pulled back, he actually, when you were talking about pulling back, past the golden robes is sky, is air, is so like it's almost like if you were to pull back a little bit of your clothing and all you see are clouds and sky. You know, it's almost like you just see he's etherical. So he's part of everything. So when we say the all of us, he's the all of us and the all that is.
Mm.
Yeah. I was actually seeing a lot of clouds in sky when we were first getting into the space. So that made sense to me.
Mm. So this is a perfect example. Somehow my phone is now connected with my laptop. And so when my phone rings, it rings on my laptop. I don't know how that happened or how that or why it does that. And so it momentarily pulled me out. And my mind wanted to go to that, right? And it's like, that you can just, there's the ability to just like bracket something like, okay, I'll deal with that later. And let me bring myself back.
It's so funny you said that because my mom called a little while ago and I flipped my phone upside down. It's silent. And I took her and put her outside. She's waiting outside the window. She'll be there when we're done.
Oh, I'm feeling that. Are they doing the fire now? Because I'm feeling that. I'm feeling the warmth.
Yes, actually, yeah, the fire came in. And it's not a red fire, it's golden.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've never seen a golden fire before, like with no flame or.
Wow.
That's how the liquid crystal presents to me.
They're mixing in the etherical now. You should start feeling and amping up.
It feels like an unfolding and then an expansion.
Yes. Oh. I'm getting a reminder that the heart cannot really actually break. It can only expand.
Thank you for that.
I'm sending you off, Ashika, with 13610 heart chakra vibration.
Thank you, Ashika, for being here.
Mm-hmm.
Are we gonna do the 222 meeting for like 10 minutes or no?
We can.
Anybody wants to come on?
What
for
is
like
that?
10
We're just
If
talking
anybody wants to
about.
come on at 222, just for like 10 or 15 minutes, and let's just push out some massive energy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see if I can pop back in.
This same link.
Love to you all. Bye for now.
Bye. Love
I
to you,
love-
Ashika.
Bye for now.
All right, the etherical's amping up. I can, you described it very well. It is an unfolding, but it feels like an unfolding in my heart chakra. Like it just feels like everything is expanding out.
Right, I'm feeling the torus field of the heart chakra in particular very strongly right now. In addition to the expansion of the torus field of the aura.
Well, that's what we've read or what has been communicated about this 2/22/2022 is that it's centered in the heart.
Mm.
And that's part of what Christy was speaking to as well. So we'll find out more about that later as far as that. It'll be interesting to hear what she says if there's some alignment with what we're doing now and what comes out of her mouth too. And then also we intended, like where we went to was the heart of the grid.
I'm actually opening the portal in my heart chakra now. Join me if you feel aligned with that.
When you said that, I just got a huge vision of a heart, but the grid inside the heart.
Mhm.
What a great idea. I'm doing
I'm-
it directly to the divine energy.
Mm.
Simultaneously, heart chakra in the body, heart chakra in all layers of the aura field, and the earth heart chakra.
Anybody feel when you did that, the shedding of layers? It
Yeah.
almost felt like layers were being shed off of me. Amazing.
I had the
I
vision
felt like
opening.
So I'm visualizing, and I'm not quite sure what it is. I've seen an image of it because I just keep hitting the heart chakra thing and putting it right on my heart. Is like like this vibrational energy field that is spiraling on both sides of me. It's not quite an infinity. It's not circling around me. It's like coming out from like energetic wings, but not wings. It's like spiral wings. Look, I don't quite know how to, like, it might be that auric field, or it might be that that's all I'm getting is like this on both sides of me, but it comes from here. It's like yeah.
Eliani Huyahu Nalia to it, and Yohi Liviwa Haniet. Eli Hunani Ulia. Ayai Huya La Hunya. Soliati Yohi.
Mhm. Esha, esa, masamahe, maso. So shagase esa pai, om to me esa. Oh. Oh. Okay.
I'm getting also a spiral in a downward, a opposite flow. So I'm getting more of this happening. where my lower body wants to continually be pulled downward as I'm still feeling it flow and open my heart above that. And how to navigate both in the same body.
Maybe that's the interpretation of the 3D versus the 5D.
Mhm. I was getting the wise man of the robe and the suit at the same time. Is just, how do you navigate that? Is you just ask. You ask to navigate it with ease. You ask to integrate it. You ask to balance it. Spirit
My
can't
body-
use our free will. We have to request. We have to ask. We have to intend.
Feels like my body wants to be everywhere and everything all at once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm totally feeling the inner child. So like my feet have been like in my chair, I've been like kicking my legs. That's how the energy is kind of moving.
I keep hearing the words like the priority is love. It's surrounding thing. Everything is love. Love is the priority. So when you said that, Shannon, that kind of like made me think of that.
So the dragons say that they're complete.
Yeah, I was sensing that. Interesting. I just looked at the time too, which I don't
I'm
normally do.
thanking them for coming.
Thanking the dragons. Thanking all angels, ascended masters, star team, star family, high vibrational beings. Thanking all of the tools and all of the elements. Thanking north, south, east, west. Thanking fire, water, air, earth, etheric,
Crystals.
liquid crystals for sure. All crystals, crystalline core of the earth, crystalline great central sun.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Ooh,
So glad that you joined us today, Vicki.
wow.
What a day to
Thank you.
pop back in.
I knew though. I was like, I'm not missing this.
And Ashika too for popping in. I mean, I'm so glad that both of you guys were able to come in. So for the 222, should we get on about 220? So right at 222, we send energy.
Yes. And I'll post it as well.
Yeah, it could just be a really short one, but I think it's important for
Yeah.
our group to sit together at 222.
Okay.
So it's 12:07. If we could last a couple more minutes, and at 12:12, maybe we'll do the same thing that I did at 11:11 to complete us.
Well, we can do some cuddle time now, so
Right.
everyone can have their tell us what they felt, what they experienced.
I just feel good. I feel at peace.
That was really powerful, actually. Even though we were talking through it, it didn't matter because it was like so powerful. You could feel the energy expanding and creating some greatness. It's awesome.
Are you
Yeah.
able to hear me?
We are now.
Yes.
I couldn't
Oh, no.
before. We can now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you hear the light language?
Yes.
Earlier,
Yes.
not, yeah.
Odd. Okay.
That was cool. I didn't know that you did that too.
Fairly new, but came in hot.
Yeah,
Did.
as it does.
Yeah. Right at the end, my angel wings came out and they began sweeping my aura. So after I opened the portal, that was happening, and the two pair came out and they were sweeping the aura, the heart chakras in the aura field. And then I went up into my soul star chakra, and was there, which is anchored in the heart, the, what do you call it, the grid that's around the earth
Mhm.
above. I call it the astral grid. I'm not sure if that's the correct term. And was sending I went up there with the portal open in the heart chakra, and was calling in healing from the astral grid, collective conscious heart chakra, through the portal.
Yeah, and you for doing that, that's when I saw a big vision of a heart with the grid inside the heart. So I'm picking up on what you were doing.
Mm,
That was really a great vision too.
beautiful.
Mm.
No, that was powerful. The man's energy was really beautiful and powerful. Really grounding for me to see that old man and feel his energy and be absorbed in it. Because I really identify with like my grandfather's energy, like you were talking, Vicky, and I felt like that presence too. Like maybe he has that vibe of being like everyone's grandfather or something, where you feel really safe and loved, heard, and you're special, and you can be that little girl, that inner child gets to hang out with her grandfather, you know?
I just felt like it was an expression of the divine masculine, like, and purposefully, like I said, like what I was being shown is he could change. He's like a chameleon, like he could change gender, he could change age. He chose to present this way.
Mm-hmm.
And not everybody's grandfather they feel safe with in the 3D,
True.
right? But
True.
so that's why I was saying that there was a very specific why that he was presenting that way. Yeah, I feel good. I feel like I have energy. I feel peaceful. I was pretty stressed out this morning about the state of my house. I don't feel that now.
Oh, I think I was muted. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I want to make sure it gets in there. We have to make sure any portals we open, we close fully and completely. So if you opened any portals during this, make sure you close them. And any meditation that you're on, make sure they close them. People open them and then they forget to close them.
Right. So I'm gonna at 12:12, because we're almost there, I'm gonna speak that affirmation again, and then if you wouldn't mind guiding us into a closing of portals. Okay, so
Sure.
12:12.
Sure.
So on behalf of the I Am Collective, I surrender. I surrender to the highest good. I surrender to my highest good. I surrender and allow God, Goddess, Source to speak through me. I ask that all that is not love fall away, and only that which is for my highest good and my highest evolution and my highest timeline be made manifest. I ask only for the highest good to be made manifest for me and to all concerned. Please put that which is for my highest good and my highest evolution and my highest timeline directly in my path. I ask for all to unfold with ease, grace, and delight for the highest good of all involved. Thank you, universe. I surrender. Thank you, universe. I surrender everything. I nourish the universe, and the universe nourishes me. Thank you, universe. I surrender. Thank you. And so it is.
So it is. And on behalf of the collective, all portals opened during this meditation now close with ease, grace, closing completely, effortlessly, with no remaining disruptions in the fabric of space, time, and dimension. And setting the intention that any portals left open at this time across the expanse of the collective that are not actively being worked with now, close fully and completely with not even a pinprick open. Only active portals currently open. And so it is.
So it is.
Yes.
All right, beautiful friends. I will see you at
2:20.
2:20. Those that can join.
All right. Lots of love,
Hey.
everybody. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
See you soon.
Bye.
See you.
Bye for now.